Hey everybody, Janet Tolar here, the crazy of clean with Norwex. So today we're going to do a little demonstration using a couple products, and we're going to test some of these standard disinfecting wipes that you might be using in your home against a Norwex wet EnviroCloth. And I'm sorry it's a little dark in here, but you're going to understand why in just a second. So we've also got this glow germ powder, and this glow germ actually simulates germs on a surface. So what we have is I've lined out two squares. We have a Norwex EnviroCloth square, and then we have a glow germ disinfecting wipe square. So I am going to put some of this glow germ powder on the surface, and let me just grab the container and flip that open. And I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on the surface as if this is germs on the surface. Okay, so you guys can see that. Now watch what happens. It glows, so you can see how it glows there. Now if I take and I wipe this around, like we spread the germs around, because you know when you have little hands in the house and everything else, that happens, right? Germs just go from one place to another. And sometimes I could use this demo with wet and just mix this powder in with a little bit of water. But I'll show you that it even picks up dry germs, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so I've got my areas, you can see, are both very dirty. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my EnviroCloth and I'm going to simply, well, before I do that, I should show you what that looks like. So you can see that there's a lot of yucky on the countertop, right, with this black light. So now I'm going to take my EnviroCloth and I'm going to simply wipe away any of the germs that would be there. Okay, so that looks pretty clean, right? Awesome. And then I'm going to take one of these normal disinfecting wipes. Like I said, you probably use these in your home, and most of you probably haven't read the instructions on the back either, but you really need to make sure that you do. A lot of times it'll say not to get it on your skin, so you should use gloves when wearing it. And also this particular brand requires that the surface sit wet with the solution from the wipe for anywhere from like 4 minutes or more in order for it to actually sanitize the surface. So that's a common misconception that we don't realize about these disinfecting wipes, and like the cart wipes at the store and stuff. It could take anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes on those guys for it to actually disinfect a surface. So I've got my wipe that I just pulled out, and I'm going to go ahead and do exactly what I did and what your kids probably do on their desks at school. And I'm just going to, you know, rub the area and wipe it with my wipe. All right, so let's see how we did. So we have the Norwex side. There's no smears. You remember how smeary and yucky it was before. And now we have the other side. And let me see if I can get a good angle so you guys can see the smears and the stuff that was left over and left behind. So that would be germs that would be left on your countertop and your surface. You can see it's all smeared in there. So that's pretty yucky. And it is still on the cloth. You can see it's right there on the cloth. And if I were to take this same cloth and then go over to a different surface of the countertop and rub that in, let's see what happens. And there is some smearing there. Can you guys see it? So it has transferred the bacteria, and all it's done is push it around, transferring it from one area to another. Now I could do the same thing with my Norwex cloth with the same side that I used to wipe it off with. So let me show you that side. You can see all the glow germ on there. I could take and do the same thing over here on this area of the countertop. Rub it in just like I did with the other one, and we're going to not see any amount of transfer from one area to another. So that's pretty awesome, huh? So yes, do these Norwex cloths really work? Do they remove 99% of bacteria from a surface with just water? This cloth is magic. It absolutely does. And it doesn't transfer from one area to another. So I could go over and over a surface and it's not going to pull things from one surface to another, unlike some of these other products that we're using out there. So If you don't have any travel EnviroCloths that you take with you in your car, in your purse, in your diaper bag, or you don't have a full-size Enviro to clean your house, we have some fantastic options. We even have color coding options that you can use to color code your house for like gray for gross or blue, green, or pink for your kitchen. So there are some great ways for you to separate the cloths, although you don't need to. You could technically take this cloth and clean your toilet seat and then come clean your kitchen countertop, and it won't transfer from one place to another. If you need to get your hands on this stuff, please visit my website at www.janettolar.norwex.biz and check out what we have available. We have some great product packages. If you're not sure where you want to start with Norwex, this stuff is not expensive. It has a 2-year warranty on our cloths and a 60-day money-back guarantee. And I can guarantee that every single customer that I have has been super pleased with their EnviroCloths, so you will be too. But just in case you aren't, you have 60 days to get your money back, which is fantastic. And that 2-year warranty is amazing. We really stand behind our products, and we want you to love it as much as we do, and you definitely will. So check out my website, or you can also reach me via text or phone at 480-329-7158, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks so much for watching this amazing glow germ demo, and I hope you have a fantastic evening or day or whatever time it is there for you. The crazy of clean is out.